geek out. Welcome to Our Geek. Today we are reviewing Echoes of Wisdom, The Legend of Zelda. And yes, she is the main character on this specific Switch game. And believe me, it is a breath of fresh air. So hang on. We are going to talk a little bit about this. But before we do that, remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode. And let's geek out. All right, well, welcome back, guys. And yes, we are going to talk to you a little bit about this cool game. Absolutely something completely different that we really weren't expecting to really play with Princess Zelda in this game as the main character. She goes into the adventure and it's just really great colors, really great scenes, really great dungeons. And yeah, you got to think a little bit about, what you need to do to solve these, which is really good to get back to the old style of temples.
From what I saw and from what you told me, it's definitely a lot more. Think like a Zelda game, you have to think a bit more. You have to use the echoes to solve the puzzles, use them to combat, use them to just traverse the whole world, which is real cool. I can't wait to finally get my hands on it and play the game. This is one thing that a lot of Zelda fans was looking forward to actually play as Zelda. And funny enough, now the title of the franchise could actually make sense because it is now actually the Legend of Zelda, if you will, quote unquote, because you play as Princess Zelda.
Yeah, it's funny when like for example, my wife just was really clueless about the Legend of Zelda, and I would be playing some of the newer games, and she's like, "Oh, well, wait a minute, but Zelda's a girl's name. Why are you playing as the main character's the guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's Link, which he's trying to save Zelda."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is technically it's not wrong because the Legend to save Zelda.
Yeah,
but now this time it is Zelda saving Link, so they should call this game the Legend of Link.
Yeah, the Legend of Link. But man, it is such a great. I know you have not played this, so I'll try not to spoil a lot of the game, a lot of the story, which I'm not going to spoil here. But I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the gameplay, how it plays, how it feels, what brings me, thoughts of. Overall, I love the art style. I mean, this art style was before done also on Link's Awakening, which is a great game. Go ahead and go play that game. It's awesome. Yeah. I never played that game until the Switch. So I had lots of fun. It was new to me. And it's great. I love this art style. Yes. All the little echoes, which are pretty much all the little beasts that you fight in Breath of the Wild, they're all literally in here. Nice. And this time you can actually, summon them to fight for Zelda, which is great. The little guy that's there, he is also an echo. He is pretty much part of the world that fixes the rifts. Mm-hmm. And he helps you, with his magic. And every single time you close a rift, you get an extra triangle, which kind of looks like the Triforce on his head. Yeah, and you can unlock more. Every single time you defeat one of the little beasts, you can actually clone them as echoes and get them to fight you or help you fight.
So you're pretty much saying Zelda's a Pokemon trainer?
Yeah, she is. Yeah. She's literally a little witch and summons stuff with a one. You can call her probably a Pokemon trainer or even a whole Hogwarts
wizard. Yeah. Wizard. That's how when the game first was announced, the idea was actually real cool because it is totally a different way to play your traditional Zelda. Because you always get your sword, shield, and you get the items. Now you have to actually think outside the box a bit. And I'm actually looking forward to trying out. Because I'm pretty sure you beat in some dungeons your own way, and I'm pretty sure when I get it, I'll do it completely different way. Yeah. And I do like that with modern Zeldas, allowing a player to solve the puzzle his or her way and completely different from other people.
Yeah, it's amazing how you can do different things, how you can get to different places different ways. You can also summon out items. Okay. Not just echoes or little beasts or little monsters to fight. Mm-hmm. But you can do items. And out there's a lot of memes out there. And which is they're funny, right? I'm like fighting in the middle of a fight, right? Yeah. And I just wizard out or summon a bed. I can lay in the bed and recover my hearts as just chaos is going around.
That's funny. This battle means nothing. That's just gonna take a nap.
So like there's this meme which I took a picture of it. I saw it on Facebook and I screenshot it. I don't think I sent it to you, but I will. And it's Zelda just sleeping with a lot of like the little flame monsters around her, just either protecting her or just burning the world down while she takes a nap while she recovers. Nice. That's a cool, neat trick you could do if you're really running out and you don't have any potions or if you don't have any fairies. You can definitely do that. Also, you can summon like little waters, like little water cubes. You can actually
I've seen those in the trailers.
Yeah, like swimming up or and whatnot. I did send you one where she's underwater and this big rock. You're lifting this big rock and you get under it and trying to bounce up the rock and it just fails and just flattens you.
Yeah, that I know for a fact that will happen to me because I would have to try it, and I already know I'm probably gonna get myself killed multiple times because I have to try certain things.
there's so many great memes out there. There's also one where, you know, like if you guys play Breath of the Wild, the last thing you do is save Princess Zelda.
Yeah.
So now Princess Zelda is over here taking a sweet time.
Yep.
It's like, I'll save Link later.
Yeah, I'll save Link. What is it, like 3 months? Yeah, you'll be
3
fine.
months later, I'll finish the game, and 3 months later, I'll rescue Link. But it's hilarious. That meme is hilarious. I wish I could.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, tables have turned.
And then as for the art style, I do like this new art style. It captures like the feel of like 2D Zelda in like in a 3D kind of environment, because 2D Zelda is more, always has more of a cartoonish art style, and it captures. It still has the pseudo realistic looking environments, but more cartoon, more chibi looking characters, which is actually very fitting for these types of games. And I like it. And like you said, Link's Awakening, great game. I first played it on the Game Boy, played it on the Switch. Both are just as good. Can't wait for this one. One thing that came to mind, since you played it already, is there like a moment that comes to mind, like what happened? Like, oh, I gotta tell Mike about this, or I gotta tell somebody what happened, like something crazy or something exciting. Without spoiling, I know you don't want to spoil anything, but like some kind of moment in the game that was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Or
well, I haven't fully beaten it. I already beat 4 temples out of 5. I think that's the most. I'm right now. I did Faron Woods. I did
Faron Woods in this game.
I did the Sora Arc, or the Sora Temple.
Yeah.
And then now I'm at the Goron area where the volcano is. So that's where I'm at now. Once I beat that one, I'm sure probably head to the castle or head somewhere to beat Ganon. But yeah, I mean, I guess the one thing is the first monster you fight is really not Ganon. It's just an echo.
Oh, really?
It looks kind of like Ganon.
Oh, so it's an echo of Ganon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess that's the one. That's the number one thing that I would think would be that I have found out so far. That's cool.
Okay, that's nice. So it seems like somebody's pulling the strings on this game.
And you will be fighting Link in a couple of the things.
Cool.
Yeah.
Echoes of Link.
Echoes of Links. Yeah.
Nice. That's I had a feeling they're gonna have you fight Link, because it's like people want Shadow Link to be back, and like this is probably the next big thing to have Link as a mini boss. So I like that idea.
Yep, he's out there still alive, trying to get through. But yeah, a couple of his Shadow Links you get to fight. That's how you get the sword, or that's how you get the bow and arrow.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing the trailer showing that you could use Link's abilities temporarily. Okay, that makes sense.
That is really cool. You can actually it's still Zelda. You don't really change like body or whatever. It's still Zelda, but yeah, you're using the Link Master Sword, bow and arrow, and bombs.
Okay, pretty much an echo of Link. She's using the echoes of Link.
Yeah. Well, she transforms into.
She transforms. Okay.
Like
gotcha. Okay, I get it.
Right. She's not using an echo of Link, but she's herself. Yeah.
Okay.
You're controlling it. The other echoes you don't really control. You just let them fight.
Yeah.
You just summon them and let them
fight.
They
just do it their own thing.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to the point where you can actually find the not the centaur. What are the ones
Lionels?
that are the Lionels? Yeah. They're in there. Yeah.
Oh.
I can't wait till I can get one of those and throw them out there to fight.
Yeah, because the Lionels were a pain in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So I can imagine how painfully annoying they are in this game.
Yeah, it'll be definitely fun. But I mean, you have trampolines, you have food, you have boxes, you have ice cubes, you have lava rocks. So far, you have blowers. The choo-choos. You can actually the hydro ones. If you like put them in water, they'll get bigger. Obviously, there's some electrical juujus. Obviously, I haven't encountered the flame juju yet, but I'm sure it's out there.
Oh, I'm sure. I remember seeing different elemental choo-choos. I've seen electric. I've seen poison. I'm pretty sure they're all over in this game eventually.
Yeah, you can create rocks. You can create bigger rocks. You can create just actually scan. Because I just finished the it was like a snow area that I had to get to, and you can actually scan a big. It's like a big weird looking snowman and a big like avalanche ball, like one of those.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah,
that's actually cool.
Yeah, you can definitely scan a few cool stuff that you can actually just have fun with. I actually for example, I let my daughter play in the castle, right, running around because she saw me playing. She's like, oh, I want to play with the princess. Yeah, so I let her play with it. And she was making pools and she was, I'm gonna make a big pool here. So she was making with the cubes. She was just making pools everywhere.
That's fun.
So fun. But yeah, it's great. Actually, it's pretty crazy how you can actually get on top of like the trees and just walk around, like climb over. Yeah, climb over the trees and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Really, there's no limit unless you obviously there's a height limit, but you can actually cross over, boundaries by just climbing over the tree and reaching a new area.
Nice. And I'm pretty sure they purposely designed it that way to allow the player to solve and traverse the world in their own way,
right?
Which is cool. I like that because that's how with the Breath of the Wild trilogy, but yeah, I'm gonna count Age of Calamity, even though it's not an open world game. they pretty much allowed you to just you go and you do things, you reach certain points your own way. So it's kind of cool that they managed to do the same thing on a 2D pseudo 2D space. Cool.
It's great. You could see you start playing this and you say like, oh wow, this is actually Breath of the Wild, but 2D, 3D kind of slash form. Yeah. It's a great game. I love it. I truly, if you guys are a Zelda fan, definitely a must buy or a must play. I mean, I know Michael here, sells his games pretty quickly. So if you want, you can borrow it. You don't have to buy it. Well, just give it back to me once you're done with it.
Luckily, most Zelda games I tend to keep.
Okay.
So this one, the only ones I tend to sell are ones that like some recent Pokemon games, and
which get expensive through time.
They do. It was just I was like, I don't want to.
I mean, try buying Pokemon Stadium 2 right now.
Oh, try buying Pokemon Black and White or Black and White 2. They're expensive. Like, I know it's a completely different topic.
So you can definitely buy like a brand new. Yeah, it's a different topic, but it's just
funny
selling the games.
Yeah, because I was just telling my cousin, like, if she would have lived in the same state, I would have lent her my copy of Pokemon White. But I don't want to send it in the mail because it's so expensive, and I'll never see it again. It's like, I'm sorry.
Easy, you can sell that for $80.
I seen it for 150.
150. Wow, used. Wow,
used like $400.
Insane.
So I can imagine in due time the Zelda games because they go up in price too. Like if you're trying to buy like
this is unique. This is the first time that Princess Zelda is actually the main character of the game.
It is. Like I know it's spin-offs. She's playable like in Hyrule Warriors and whatnot, but this is a first mainline Zelda game where she is the main character, and it's real cool. It's something that many fans wanted to happen for a while. A lot of people thought Zelda was going to be playable in Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of people thought the story
would have been cool to play as her in the past.
Yeah.
And then switch.
That's what people thought we were gonna do. Like for example, Link did like Temple A, and then it'll go to like in the past, and you have to complete something for Zelda, and it'll just she play as her for like a bit. I feel like that's a missed opportunity on their part. But we eventually got her own mainline game, which is cool. Can't wait to play it. Looks fun. I am in a Zelda mood, so I have to play it for sure.
Yeah. So that does it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you not miss another episode of Owl Geek, and leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave us in a comment below if you played Echoes of Wisdom. Did you beat it? No spoilers, please. I know some fans haven't played it like me. But tell us did you have fun? What you thought about it? Pretty sure it's a great game. Most Zelda games are fun. And this is the first time the game is The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, that is right. And always remember, geek out. This is our style of...
This is our style, our generation of art. Where you say, how some people have art display in their house, statues, busts. We have these toys that we like to display.